Tent top replacements are expensive. It can cost anywhere from $1,000 to upwards to $3,000 to replace your tent top. And when your tents are being rented out all the time, this could really blow through your inventory budget. My name is Eddie, and I own a $2 million event rental business. Our tents have made more than $1 million in rental sales. And we repair all our tent tops in-house, little to no cost. Stay tuned as we show you how we repair tent tops here in our warehouse.
If you would like a step-by-step guide on how to patch up your tent tops, please click that link in the description for your guide.
All right, guys, here we are in the belly of the beast, in the warehouse here in Dallas, Texas. Me and my buddy Kelvin, we're gonna be doing some tent repairs. He's nodding no right now, but he's gonna be in here with me. We already laid out the tarp on the floor, just so it doesn't get dirty, because our warehouse is very dusty. And when we're repairing them, cleaning them, it can very easily get, dirty on the top. So we just laid this out to make it, clean, easy transition on rolling it up and putting it on the shelf. So anyways, we got this thing laid out. Right now, me and my friend Kelvin, we're gonna grab a sectional for a 40 wide, and we're gonna pull it out, open it up. And then I know this thing needs repairs, so we're gonna inspect it and see where it needs repairs. Once we repair it, we're gonna go ahead and clean it, roll it up, get it back on the shelf. All right, you ready? All right. Now we got the tent top open. This is a 40 by 20 sectional. They can be put together with another one to make a 40 by 40, or you can even make bigger, 40 to 120. But right now, basically, we were opening it up. I did a little walk around, kind of inspect it. I'm looking for tears, things that when it rains, they'll allow water to come in, or also, maybe like a pinhole or anything like that, that when the sun goes over it, you can see through it. A lot of customers don't like that, so, but I thought we were gonna have a lot on this tent top, but I only see a couple of repairs that need to be done. So right now, I found this one spot right here in this corner. It's kind of flapping. So we're gonna go ahead and patch this part, but the same applies for any kind of repair. If it's a tear through, I guess we have a little pinhole right here. We'll do a repair on this too, to kind of show you how it's done. Preferably, you wanna do it on the outside so the customer doesn't see it. But on this one, unfortunately, we had to do it on the inside. Really, we should probably sew this on, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and glue it, because there's no tension or anything that's gonna be pulled on it. Like these straps, I think it's missing a strap right here. So we're just gonna use a heat gun and show you how it's done. And then you can duplicate the same kind of repair on your tent top if you have any tears or pinholes, like I said, you got. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the kind of the tools that you need. And yeah, we're gonna get it straight into it. So first thing first, what you're gonna need right off the bat is you're gonna need a roll of vinyl repair. I think this is like, I wanna say 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches of vinyl. They sell rolls of this everywhere. If you go to Salina, they have it there under repair kits. One side's gonna be shiny, the other one's gonna be like a dull looking color. Then after that, you're gonna need a heat gun. We bought this heat gun on Amazon, but I'm sure there's other heat guns out there. I think we probably paid like 180 bucks for this heat gun. And it came with the case. Came with little scissors, a little roller, the heat gun itself. It's still hot, you just use it. The heat gun itself has different attachments on the tip that you can change it out to, but we just find that this one works the best. And then, yeah, it comes with extra rollers if you have multiple people that are working on it, or maybe one roller gets a bit beat up. But yeah, it has all this good stuff. And also comes with scissors. So once you have your heat gun, your roll of vinyl, basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your vinyl, measure out the patch that you're gonna do. So for instance, if I'm just gonna patch it going this way, then I'm gonna basically overlap it a little bit further than what the actual tear is at, measure it out, make the cut. Well, you already have the cut, right? All right, we'll bring it over here. We don't have to do all that. All right, ready? So we have it already cut, ready to go. Pretty much now what we're gonna do is me and Kelvin, we're gonna get the gun hot and start patching it. And it's pretty instant too. Once it's bonded, then you're good to go. Maybe wait maybe a couple minutes after it's repaired, and so you can do this on site, or you can do it in the warehouse or wherever you're doing the repair at, and you can pretty much keep on going without having any issues or worry that it's gonna come apart. Another solution to actually using the heat gun, you can use like the, I guess the vinyl cement. They sell that too online. I forgot the name. I can go get it here in a second. But that's good too, but it's kind of messy and it takes time for it to dry and everything like that. This is instant, so once it's done, it's done. You don't have to worry about it. You're ready to go. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this baby warmed up. You ready? All right, come on, bro.
Now, if you need more help in your rental business, please click the link below for our free ultimate checklist showing you how to start and run your rental business.
All right, so now all we're doing is trimming her up. The main thing is to start one end, get it tacked on there, and then you can move all the way down on the, if you have two people, it's easier, but one person, you'll eventually get a rhythm on how to do it. You can start from right here. So right now we're just heating up the place where we're trying to heat up, which is the actual vinyl the piece of vinyl, then also where the vinyl is gonna stick on. So we're getting it really hot. When it starts to smolder a little bit, like get a little smoky, then we know that it's really hot, it's ready to go. Then pretty much all you do is you roll it on there, it'll stick instantly. You can keep heating it up and keep sticking it until it really bonds together. But basically we're trying to melt it together is what we're doing. Need to get hotter. There you go. So now we already got this part pretty much bonded on. We can melt it a little bit more, but as you see, it's pretty much hit on there. It's not going anywhere. Like I said, it's instant, so we don't have to really worry about anything. And since we're doing it on the inside, generally we want to patch it on the outside, but since this is kind of like on this piece of material here where the string for sidewalls. So basically they sew this on the inside. It's supposed to be a support also for the strap to go around the pole. So since this is done like on the inside, we're just trying to make it look better because it's ripped over time. So yeah, that's why we have to do it on the inside. So we're using the dull side up and not the shiny side. When we patch it from the outside, we'll show you here in a little bit. We're gonna go from the outside. This customer won't see this, but unfortunately they'll see this, but we'll try to blend it in where it's not too noticeable. But anyways, we're just gonna continue on heating that bad boy. So he's gonna get it hot, and I'm basically rolling it down as he's heating it. And like I said, if you're by yourself, you just gotta move a little slower, get the right angle, and yeah, you just keep on rolling in. And you'll know when it's hot enough. Like I said, it'll start smoking a little bit. Or bubbling up. Or it'll get super soft and it looks like it's melting. And that's pretty much what you want. Then once you get to that point, you just, kind of roll it on there. Like I said, if you have a friend like I do right now, it's a lot easier versus doing it by yourself. So if you have your wife or your kids, you can yell at them and say, hey, hold it right. But otherwise, yeah, you just keep on going down the line, smoothing it out. There we go. And then we have a little too much, so we're gonna cut it right now. Heat it up. Heat it up and roll it out. All right. And then we're just gonna keep going here, fix this up, run another one on here, kind of just patch her up real quick on the inside so it looks nice and cosmetic. But now at least it's not flopping around when it does go up in the air. This will be flopping. It looks kind of not cool. So it looks nice and uniform. So yeah, we're just gonna clean this up, so that way, I mean, the customer won't notice, but we'll know that, this is here. So we're just gonna clean up these little areas and make it look more uniform. This vinyl's special, so if you want to buy it, you have to buy it especially from the rental boys.
Take this part.
This is my favorite. This one glue, right? Just nice. Let's try to get it like towards the middle.
Not cut it so.
Yeah, there you go. We heat the tent up first, just so it takes like a good, like a bond, and then we'll come on the actual vinyl strip that because the tent itself, go ahead. The tent itself, it won't get as hot as versus a little thin sheet, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to heat up like smoke. But that's basically what you want. You want it to get smoky hot. All right.
Now you can run the heat in our row. If we're going back that other direction.
Flip it over and then get it hot on both sides. Keep moving. The main thing is moving. You don't want to keep it there too long, because then it'll basically melt it. Then hit the edges, because sometimes they'll lift up. You don't want the edges to lift up, so hit them and then re-roll them. So you just want to make sure that, like, if you can pass your hand over it, it doesn't lift up, okay? And if it does, then just get this, put it on that edge, and they'll flip it for you because it's blowing air out. And then, yeah, you can just roll it. So like kind of like this edge right here, how it's flipped up. You go and hit it right there. All right, so that's good. So when you're doing these repairs, one thing I need to kind of let you know is you want to make sure that the surface that you're doing it on is nice and flat. We're in luck right now because this repair is like literally in a section where I can just lay it flat. But sometimes we'll say in the middle of the tent, and you have like a really large tent, we'll say like a 60 wide section, might be in the middle or somewhere where it's not flat. Sometimes you might have to fold the vinyl in order to get to that spot, and then put a piece of wood, like plywood, like 3/4 inch plywood, just put it right there underneath the repair where you're gonna do it on top, and it'll make it easier when you go to roll it. Because if you're rolling it and it has like humps and stuff like that, the vinyl won't grab right, and then it'll just lead to disaster later on in the day whenever the wind or rain and stuff like that, or you pulling on it. It could delaminate it if it wasn't laid flat. So we're done with this repair. Like I said, the main objective was this one was, I guess, to be perfect, but was more so that flap wasn't flapping in the wind once the tent is up in the air. So it's done. It shouldn't go anywhere now. It's a permanent repair. Now we're gonna move on to an outside repair on a pinhole. That way you can see how it's done. And yeah, here we go right now. All right, so like I said, we used a little piece of wood. The patch we're gonna do on the outside, that way the customer doesn't see this. The first one that we did was on the inside. We don't really like doing patches on the inside, but like I mentioned to you earlier, the way that it's been sewn on, that flap, the only way to actually repair it was from the inside. You can also sew it on as well, but for the reasons that we have to do the fix, it's gonna work out just fine. And on top of that, it's on the corner, so you're not gonna be able to really tell, but once it's flapping, you can see it flapping in the wind. We had a person duct tape it because they didn't like the way it looked. So this is way better than duct tape. So now we're gonna go ahead and do like the outside repair. So we're gonna move down here. And luckily, like I said, on this one, it is right on the edge, so we don't really have to do too much. So I'm gonna put the piece of wood, like I said, right here at the bottom. Then I'm gonna get my tape, get a little piece. And on this one, you're gonna put the shiny side up because we're going from the outside, okay? Then my friend has passed me some scissors. I'm gonna kind of measure out where it needs to be. And then we can do a couple things. If we just want to patch just a patch, we can just do it like that, or we can cut it down to size. So on this one, we'll cut it down a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. We kind of round it out as well, instead of leaving those edges the way that they are. Okay, so once it's nice and rounded out, just gonna put it on there. It looks good. And now we're ready to go again. All right, now once we have it, like I said, once we have it tacked on, we'll go from the opposite side and just keep on moving it. And we're just doing the edges, make sure, like I said, there's no flaps or anything like that. How long does it usually take to repair a tent top? So really it depends on the severity of the damage. Like the ones that we showed you here are like really small, and maybe it takes maybe like 10 minutes, if that. Now we also had some like really bad rips on tents where like you can fit your whole body through it. You know, they're probably like a 5-foot rip that we fixed with doing this process, but we sewed it first, and then once we sewed it, we ran patching on it, and to this day it's working just fine. The only thing that I would say is when we went to go put the tent up, it was really tight. I guess when we stitched it, we didn't really take into consideration, you know, the extra little, I guess, play that it needs, because this is an older tent, but that new section is all brand new and it's really tight, but the rest is a 20 by 30. So it has 2 peaks on it. So the other section is like little loose because, you know, it has a little wear, and this was like really tight because, you know, brand new. But other than that, like it depends. It can take anywhere from, you know, a couple minutes, a small patch like we just did, maybe took maybe 2 minutes, and then to something bigger, you know, it could take maybe 30 minutes or so. But this is a very quick and efficient and permanent solution for fixing your tent tops versus buying a brand new one for thousands and thousands of dollars and then having to wait till the tent gets there. So instead of doing that, you know, just repair them, get them back in the air, and keep making the money.
Do you know how long a patch like this lasts?
Yeah, it's for the lifetime. So it's the lifetime of the tent. Like I said, depending like how good, like if you didn't do a good job, I don't know if you saw, but you know, we're moving the heat gun left and right. So sometimes, like if it's a big patch, you know, you may not hit the middle area, and that middle area will just, you know, play out and open the whole patch. But for the most part, the vinyl is bonding on top of each other. It's melting into each other, so it's not going anywhere. Versus glue, you know, you have two vinyl pieces, and the actual chemicals is what's putting them together. This is actual instant bond. I don't know if anybody has a kayak. It's kind of the same thing, getting, you know, plastic and melting it together. It's the same kind of concept on this, on the vinyl top.
Are you a rental business that needs a website or a software? Well, we have Rent More Pro. This is an all-in-one rental store that helps you manage things from your inventory, your contracts, and even your drivers. On top of that, it has automatic quoting and automatic invoicing to save your time and money. If you're interested in this, please click the link below for a free demo today.
Okay, my name's Eddie. I'm with the Rental Boys. Thanks for watching this video today. Please comment, subscribe. Anything you'd like to see in the future, just let us know, because we love making these videos for you guys. And stay tuned to the next one.